Well, I was recording footage for X-Men Legends. A friend of mine was trying to tell me how terrible it was. I mean, yeah, I know it's terrible, pal. Tell me something I don't know. And then, he said, why don't you play some newer games? Because I had this friend of mine, I'm not going to name names, just for the sake of not naming names, but we used to play GameCube and 64 at my place, because I didn't have any new game consoles now. I got the I have a Switch, though, now. And, I decided I will play a new game. I don't know if this is going to be I'm probably never playing X-Men Legends again, by the way. But he told me he told me I should play newer games, so here we go. This is my new Let's Play thing, by the way. Mr. Worse Guy. It's reference to my whole Mr. Bad Guy name, but worse, you know. It's terrible. This is going to be worse, Mr. Worse Guy, not Mr. Bad Guy, like my Switch name. He said, dude, your homeless joke in your X-Men Legends video wasn't funny, and the fact that you're playing an old game from 2000-something is not good either. I find that I will play another game, and no, I'm not gonna play in easy mode. I'm gonna use Zelda. Okay. But so anyway, balls. I just hurt my leg. I did get a little offended when he talked crap about X-Men Legends. Widely heralded as one of the greatest superhero games of all time, but I'm willing to look past that because yeah, he's right. It is I believe it is a 17, 16-year-old game. Now here's playing Hyrule Warriors. Basically, the developers of the Dynasty Warriors games, Koei Tecmo, went up to Nintendo and pitched them an idea for a Zelda Dynasty Warriors game, and that's how Hyrule Warriors came about. We're just gonna jump right into the story mode, which is rusty with this cutscene. No, that's Zelda's Lullaby that she's playing on her harp. And that's Zelda. Whenever I talk about like the most attractive versions of Zelda with people, everyone always mentions Twilight Princess Zelda, and like a lot of people will also mention Breath of the Wild. And I think this Zelda's perfect. It certainly should be a contender. I think this version of Zelda should certainly be a contender. This game isn't canon in any Zelda timeline. This game just finds some BS way of merging all the timelines together, though, which is why it's not canon. It is indeed true. We must locate him. Say, that green tunic is the hero of Time's tunic. Let's find the reborn spirit of the hero. So, Zelda's having a nightmare about darkness overcoming the land, so they gotta find the reincarnated hero to fight with them. And there's Link. I heard that the voice actor for Link died. He fell down a bunch of stairs before he could record his lines, and so in his memory they used the kind of noises of him falling down the stairs in the Zelda games ever since in his memory. So yeah, a bunch of monsters are advancing towards Hyrule Castle, and yes, that is a giant, freaking anime sword on Impa's back. What you waste your time with us for? Like, these soldiers are so quick to dismiss themselves, and you'll realize it's warranted once you see that these soldiers do absolutely nothing in the game, by the way. They just sit there. Watch, the YouTuber Peanut Butter Gamer did a review of this game, and he showed a swarm of soldiers around one of the little monsters, and it took him like 20 seconds for like a big swarm of them to take down one little monster guy. Yeah, Link's going out there to fight, even though he's just a cadet, and cadets weren't stationed to fight, only the knights were. There's 5 types of armies in this game, if I remember correctly. There's knights. The only difference is like what kind of like big soldiers with health bars there are. There's knights, Gorons, which we'll get to Gorons later, Bokoblins, Blins, and then Stalfos. Stallchild. Yeah. We're fighting knights versus Bokoblins this time, with us on the side of the knights. Now, all the enemies are like really weak. They go down in like one hit, unless your weapon is like very weak. Here we just got a standard knight sword and we're Link. There's 2 attack buttons. One of them does a bunch of normal standard attacks that combo into each other, and one of them does one really heavy attack, and that's it. But you can combo the weaker attacks with the stronger attacks to do things like this move or this move, yeah. Okay, we gotta help him battle the dark forces. Oh, sorry about that. I'm just trying to help camera focus. What's this, a new recruit? Who is this soldier anyways? Oh, Impa's quick to discredit us because, yeah, I don't know. She just doesn't like me or something. Fairy, help, I'm too little to fight monsters. Well, what are you doing out? What are you doing out here? Okay, excuse the fairy stupidity. Next, I'm Proxy. Who are you? Okay. Yeah, Link's never talked in any Zelda game, except in a Breath of the Wild, where you have dialogue box options, similar to KOTOR. Link, unusual name. What's it mean? Where are you from? Nice sword. Man, a few words, huh? It's okay, I'll come along and do the talking. Actually, hold on a second. I'll be back recording in a second. I think my camera's dirty.